We appear to be live. Transmitting from the Void Arcade. This is CaseyAEC, the Gadfly Gamer. My mustache is sticky. I don't know why. Well, when it comes time for these transmissions, I often wonder, like, what am I going to play? What am I going to do? With the eventual hope... Oh, let me twist this a little bit. There we go. With the eventual hope that some of you fellow Void Walkers will stumble upon this transmission and help to answer that question. But tonight I was thinking I was going to tackle the something that I spent way too much time thinking about. That is, what is the perfect controller? What is the perfect controller for a game? But that is a question that, oh, goodness gracious, if you ask CaseyAEC, he is going to reply like, well, there's lots to consider there. Like, every game is different. Every game has an ideal controller, right? So let's narrow it down a little bit more for this kind of geek. D-pads. What's the best D-pad available right now? We've got a number to choose from here. And now there's always Old Reliable, the used Xbox Elite Series 1, right, that I got off eBay. And it has, see this green, see the green? It has a wonderfully tough, aluminum D-pad, right? Like, it's freaking made of metal, right? And you can hear it. You should be able to clicky buttons. So clearly that's got to be the best D-pad. Well, and I'll tell you, it is actually really good. It excels in one of the things a D-pad should excel in, and that is direction correction. Direction correction. There is almost no possibility that you're going to try to go down on this D-pad and end up going down left or down right by accident, right? And that can be very important in certain games. Like, I was playing a game recently where something about the way the game was coded, it was just super, super hard to go down. And trying to use like a thumbstick in order to move the character just caused them to go left, right, left, right, left, right, down a little, And so it was like, I really needed that certainty that I was holding down and only down, right? So that direction correction. But the thing about this is that, like, that's not the only consideration when it comes to a D-pad. There's also, like, how does it feel to use? How does it feel to use a lot, right? Like, a lot of games, platformers, fighters, you have to use these D-pads pretty heavily. And how does it feel on your thumbs to use it for hours and hours, or and so forth? And frankly, that's where the good old Elite Series 1 kind of falls short. It's awesome that it's so firm, that it's so clicky. That is an awesome feel. But if you're really going to be horking on it, it's good, smooth corners, polished aluminum. It's not like it's jagged or anything like that, but it's still hard metal. And you're still, like, pushing for those clicks, which, the fact that you have to push for the click means good direction correction. But ultimately it's not the most comfortable D-pad to use on an intense platform. So what's an alternative? Well, how about for a wacky category here? How about something like this? Right. This is the C64 joystick, and we've got some more clickies. So many micro switches. So this is a joystick, right? Like, is this the ideal thing as opposed to a D-pad? I'm just going to tell you right now, no. It's fascinating to me, actually, and this goes to my theory that every game has a perfect controller. That games that were designed for this thing, like games for Atari systems and the Commodore 64 and the Sinclair ZX Spectrum, You say it said because it was a British computer mostly. They actually do play really well with this, right? Like, but you try to play Mario with it, and it's just like, right? Like, one thing I like to do with this thing, which is really bizarre, is I like to play roguelikes with it. Because, again, this has actually pretty good direction correction because it's pretty stiff, and you get that loud, clicky feedback that, like, yes, you've gone in one direction or you've gone in two. Okay, but that was just like, that was a left field answer, right? Like, clearly the answer is this. Clearly the answer is this. Right, like Nintendo are the lords of the D-pad, right? Like, in fact, like Nintendo had patented this cross-shaped D-pad, right? Like, this is the 8-bit Do or 8-bit Do SN30, and I mean it's very good build quality, and absolutely good build quality. The D-pad feels great. It's responsive. It's just the right balance of stiff. It's just the right balance of stiff to squishy, to smooth, to sponsy. I don't know. I had a little brain hiccup there. Hydrate, lubricate the brain. So like this is obviously the answer, right? Like, for the best D-pad available. And for a long time it was. Right, like for a long time, I had a nice little sort of flow. Whereas, like, if it was like a modern game that needs the triggers and really relies heavily on the sticks, right? Like, you go with the Xbox style controller. But if it's more of a retro game, right, like that really wants you to use the D-pad, right, like that does the 4 buttons. Now this is the SN30 Pro, and so it does have sticks, as you can see, and it also, I don't know if you can see that, it actually has trigger buttons, but they're all really sort of crammed in. So, like, it's just you're kind of like, it's you're sort of crammed in. So it was obviously this, but then, right, like, then came another contender, which I've saved the best for last. This is the actual answer. This is the actual winner, and one that I never expected. I never expected this because, I mean, I didn't have either a Nintendo or a Sega when I was a kid, but I was in the flame wars of youth back in the 90s, right? Like, I was 150% Nintendo, right? Like, I was like, I wanted a Nintendo. I wanted a Super Nintendo. I had friends because they were my friends because they had Super Nintendos. And so I never ever expected that it was actually the Sega Genesis, Sega Master System style controller that would have the best D-pad. So this obviously, so this refers back to that patent that Nintendo had. So, like, Sega, when they came out with the Genesis, they couldn't do a cross-shaped D-pad, and so they did this thing that's like, it's like a disc, right? Like, so that kind of like, and this is 8-bit Do again, so this is a recreation, and this one is probably the worst from the perspective of that direction correction, right? Like, because it's so easy to roll, because it's like one surface, right? Like, it's not a bunch of sort of distinct buttons. It's one surface. You can actually control it. I keep moving in the wrong direction. This is going to be weird. You can actually control it, right? Like, with one thumb sort of resting on it and just moving the thumb left, right, up, and down. But that just is like the most comfortable, right? Like the most comfortable responsive. So this is the answer. This is the ultimate D-pad, right? And this is the controller that I want to use if I'm playing a D-pad heavy game. I'm just plugging in its dongle, right? Like, it's got a dongle. Okay, you probably heard the dongle plug in there because you're listening to my sounds. So, and I'll admit, like, that I didn't get this thing for the D-pad. I got it honestly, because I wanted to see what it felt like to play a 6-button fighting game with a pad that had 6 buttons on the front. Because it's one of my little weird brain things that I don't like when you're playing a fighting game with like a controller and some of your moves are on the triggers, but the rest of them aren't, right? Like I feel like the stuff that's on the triggers and the bumpers that your fingers are touching should be like different things than the things that are on the buttons. And so if it's just a heavier punch, right, like in a Street Fighter or Killer Instinct or a 6-button fighter, right? Like that really weirds me out. The Street Fighter 2 for the Super Nintendo, like really weirds me out, like the way that you have to, use that. And so that's why I got this thing, is to do that. But then I just ended up falling in love with the D-pad. So I love this thing, right? Like so it should be just my go-to platformer thing. Well, there's a problem with it. A problem that I am actually addressing. I'm getting another version of this same controller that should fix this. But the problem is that it doesn't on my PC. It doesn't show up as an X input controller. And X input being the kind of the Windows, kind of the Xbox sort of like controller standard. It doesn't show up as D input either. D input is the one that PlayStation controllers use. It just has its whole own kind of like proprietary sort of thing. It's I was just trying to see if the transmission did a thing there. It's an issue that afflicts probably maybe only me. I don't know if there are other voidlings out there that have this same particular fixation with weird controllers and playing arbitrary games with arbitrary controllers. But that's me. That's my problem. And just a whole bunch of games, particularly Steam games, right? Like games that were published on the Steam platform. They basically just want an X input. That's all that they really are configured for. And so like we're on the main platform. Yuck, yuck, right? Like looking at the wall of platformers with the kind of like the platformers, right? Like up there for the respective zones. I just realized They Bleed Pixels does not belong with the Mario platformers because, well, I take that back. I have this kind of like separation of like the Mario platformers for like more pure platforming, moving into Metroid and Castlevania, where you get more kind of like RPG elements, but then also more combat, right? Like, but there's combat in Mario, right? Like, there's tons of combat in Mario, so it's fine. So for the vast majority of these games here on this platform wall, I can't get this controller to work, which is it just breaks my heart because it's got the best D-pad. It's the best D-pad, but one of them does, and it's a game that I wonder if any of you voidlings have games like this out there. It's a game that I wish I was good enough for. Right? I wish I was good enough for They Bleed Pixels, because I love it so much. I love even how unbelievably brutally hard it is, but it is unbelievably brutally hard, and I suck at it, and I've never gotten beyond like level 3, and that's how long has it been? So that's for our 16 minutes of intro. We're going to play some They Bleed Pixels, with the best best D-pad at my disposal, and see if it makes a difference. If having this cozy D-pad gives me the added precision that I need, the added speed and precision that I need. And you see, right, like The Leficadio Academy of Troubled Young Ladies recommends the use of a gamepad. I should give a bit of a, I guess you could say, Lovecraftian content warning for this game. This game is very bloody, as you can probably see. It's pixel art. You know, it's pixel art, so it's not realistic gore. So it's super weird, right? Like, I don't understand why this game just gets it. It's like, yeah, okay, whatever. You're using a controller and it has buttons and a D-pad, and I can make sense of that. And there's so many others that don't. But in any event, yeah, this is They Bleed Pixels. I mean, you'll get a sense of what the game is about. But, like, yeah, content warning for this. The pre-adolescent girl that we are playing as is going to die brutally a lot. Like, she's going to get impaled bloodily on spikes and scream. So if that's not something that is your jam, I can recommend... there are many other transmissions out there that I can certainly recommend you tune your dials to. So let's get into it. So, and you know, start it, and there's always this sort of tempting thing. It's like, oh, are you having a hard time? Well, you can play the novice one, right? Like, and they're not, you know, they're nice to us too. They're not like games of the past that like actually made you feel bad for needing a bit of an easier time, right? Like, they are easier, shorter levels for players of moderate skill, right? You still need moderate skill in order to beat those levels. But the standard is the challenge that I've met for myself. It's not all of the challenge. We'll get to all of the challenge. So we'll start right at the beginning here. I have gotten to the second dream, chapter 2. As you can see, I have gotten that far. So that's what, like I said, I made it to level 3. I think there are like 17 or more levels. I don't know. But we'll start at the beginning for your sake, as well as the fact that I tend to play this way because it's kind of like the warm-up round, a level that I know really well, right? Like, to get me sort of into the They Be Pixels mode. So, plus we'll get the whole story. So, okay. I'm not sure if I would go for the bleeding book myself, but although I might go for a glowing book. If a book were glowing, I might check it out. My visions faded, and I saw again only the evil moonlight, the brooding desert, and the spreading tumulus of Flalagam masonry. This game is unabashedly Lovecraftian. I am definitely a huge fan of the cosmic horror. You can see, like, getting a sense of how gory and violent this game is. I have to. I don't want to. Like. I literally collect blood in order to set checkpoints. So like it's because I collected that much blood, I was able to create that sigil, which means I can respawn there when I inevitably die, because this is I don't know. I don't care about him. All right. So this game has you know, wall jumping. Ah, he got me. Ugh. I'm basically stun locking him so that I can do this. Right, like. Oh no, he got me too. So I'm already down to 1 heart. Already down to 1 heart. Well, it's the warm up. It's the warm up. Well, and the thing is, I think I actually get my hearts back if I create a sigil. Yeah, I get my hearts back if I create a sigil, so that's good. Ah! Well, that's one thing that doesn't appear to be as easy. There's this combo. That's a combo. Oh. Death number 1 of 8 million. All right. Gosh darn it. Like, these guys are the dumb guys, right? Like, all right. I'll be honest, I'm not used to playing this game with this controller, because I didn't expect it to work. Because this controller refuses to work with so many other games. Ah! We'll set this checkpoint, get full health. Oh yeah, two of them is no joke, because oh yeah, actually, kick. I meant to kick him over there to blow these guys up, but there, I got him. Yay. Another checkpoint. Okay, hop, hop. You go over there. So I don't know if you can see that there's like slimy stuff. Like I can't wall run on the slimy stuff. So that adds to the difficulty. I don't want to use my checkpoint because it's so easy to get hurt here. See, like I just lost 2 hearts there. All right. Now I'll save there. Okay. And also, like, this slimy stuff is like ice too, right? Like, you can't stand still on it. And I admit, I hate this. This is a big part of what the second dream is about. The whole oh crap. Okay. Sure, we'll do a checkpoint here because this is a tricky jump. Okay, we got it though. All right, so I mentioned, right, like, oh, ouch. Three hearts, man. It doesn't take much. Oh. I told you it was a tricky. I did the jump. Like, oh no. I did the jump and I'm like, this is a tricky jump, and like now you're seeing that it's a tricky jump. All right, there we go. Ah! Oh no. Oh no, no. I don't usually stink here. Alright. Drop the checkpoint. Then I get this blood. Ow, 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 ow. Oh. And those spikes. I mean, like, you know, Mario's like this too. But like those spikes, you know, their hitbox is right there. It's just right there. Sure, we can check mark here. That's fine. Ah! And see, now with touching those spikes and him touching me, I've got one heart left. Oh, that was... And all it takes is, like, touching the spikes. And sploosh. Do I risk getting spike touched for that blood? Oh. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Am I doomed? I'm doomed. Oh, look. I got there. I got all the blood. Yay. I got all the blood. All right. Okay, so see that page down there? I want to get all the pages. And there's a page up there. Oh. I just brushed it, just like that. Just brush them like there. This is a cooler combo. I should use this combo. Because then it sends them flying off, you know. Okay, so let's go. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, no, I can't. I can't. He's a guy that you really have to punch to death. Okay. Okay. All right. Now this one. This is the ultimate test right here. If this controller can do it. Oh no! Oh, hello, corpse. I have a corpse there. Oh gosh, I wish actually now that I had set a checkpoint a lot closer to this. It's no fun to have to risk. There we go. She needed a friend. This is level 1, by the way. Oh, man. I nearly got hit by him. All right. There. I think that's what I'm supposed to do, is send him over there. Okay, let's go up here. Okay. All right. Nice, nice, nice. Now this challenge. Ah, I went too early. I went too early. Of course, that challenge is optional, right? Like, I don't need to get the pages to beat the level. That's just gravy, right? But once again, we discover that CaseyAEC, the Gadfly gamer, is also the casual completionist, right? One of the reasons he never finishes his games is because he wants to get all of the secrets in every level. Goodbye. All right, we wait till basically the end of it. Oh, almost. Oh, I hope you're enjoying the transmission, Voidwalkers, because we're going to be doing this for a while. Oh, for example. Yeah. It's frustrating. I get really sick and tired of that girl's scream, you know? That repeated failure. Becomes a sort of a trigger. Ah. I got him. Oh, that was a fail spiral. I was like, gotta adjust, and then I over-adjusted. So I definitely should not go for this. And then there's a bad guy down there, so I overcorrected. There's no time limit on this. In this, you can take as long as you have to. Oh, that was cool. She does this little stun thing where she like falls backwards a little bit when she hits a spike, sort of like laterally. And so you can be like trying to like be like, I'm gonna get over the spike. I'll just get over the spike, and it's like no, because she gets knocked back a little bit every time. Yeah, you can join my little corpse. So I should be like cruising for blood, right? Because I've almost got a checkpoint, and that'll reset my hearts. But we're back to this challenge. There's blood down there. Nope. One heart. One heart left. No. Yeah, touch that. Now get killed by him. Sometimes, you know, scrub complaints. Sometimes I hit jump and it doesn't feel like the jump goes through. Honestly, my whole fascination with controllers really is born from probably a Scrub Lord's prayer, right? Like, it's not me, it's my controller. Up, 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 up. Thread it. Up, up. Thread it. Okay. Now. Oh, almost. I still bumped into the darn thing. Yeah. You should get a corpse on every single one of those spike blocks. It doesn't matter how you kill them, the amount of blood is the same. Oh, that was close. That was super close. All right, 3 hearts. Lucky. 3 hearts is lucky. Oh, we did it! We did it! And then we lost it. Because you gotta get back. But it's still progress. Collect all the blue pages. Blue pages, send them to me. Oh dear. I used both my jumps. Oh, no, 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 no! I do really wish there was like just a reset button. You know, like, oh yeah, I'm falling, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna scream. Could I just reset immediatamente? But you know, you must pay your penance. If you lead this accursed girl to her untimely demise, you must pay for it in the forms of her agony and all the little corpses you leave littered everywhere. Okay, up. One page. The other page. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't freak out, don't freak out, don't freak out. Don't, oh! Gosh. That was greed, folks. Anytime, like, victory is... Yeah. No, victory is death. No, I tell you this. If you feel like, yeah, I did it at any moment in a game like this, you have just ruined it. You have... It's worse than a jinx. It's a curse. So, there I had it. Right, like I got the page. And I got back and I had enough blood to lay down. I had enough blood to lay down a checkpoint. Okay. Like right here. And I was so excited. I was like, I did it. I got the page, I got across, that I started freaking out and going left and right and left and right and like jumping and like trying not to slip off, and then I slipped off. Ow! That is a weird place to have a checkpoint. Because, like, when I respawn there, the bomb guy is going to be there every time. This isn't like if you fall, you die, but I want to go up there because there's stuff up there. I don't know where all the pages are in this, right? I have beaten this level, and I think I beat it with all the... Oh, stop. Grumbles! Yeah. I knew there was a page over there. Is there a page over here too? No, I don't think so. I think that's where the page is. Oh, I think there's something up here, though. Oh, my gosh. Oh, yeah, there's something up there. I think I found where one of the hidden pages was. Oh. Oh, my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's horrible. Okay. We cannot take any hits. I said we can't take any hits on the stairs. Because... Oh, man. Yeah. The other thing is she can't really jump if she's hopping on spikes. So it's not like once you get down there, you just take 3 hits and die. Oh! Gosh, I'm almost dead from... Oh. Well, at least they give you enough blood to put a checkpoint there. Oh. Okay. You can't go back that way. The way back is this way. Yeah. Okay. All right, now I remember this. This is like short hop heck right here. Oh. Oh, and then there's this buzzsaw. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. I have no idea how to hit that switch, and I hit the buzzsaw. Okay, now like tiny hops, ladies. Not, you know, not the worst. Checkpoint. What? Oh no. This is a boss room, so I had to kill that guy. All right, so... Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Yeah, when it's gooey like that, you just have to send it. You just have to send it. Ah! Chapter complete. 24 minutes. Oh, this is a delightfully cursed run here too. Look at that, 13, the lucky 13 sigils cast. We nearly killed everything. Oh, it does tell us how many times we died. We died 33 times attempting to finish that level. But we did, and we got all 6 pages. So there. I don't care. I'm like, my casual completionist instincts, they're not telling me I have to get an A, right? Like, because I have no idea how to do that. Like that requires finger dexterity. I think I might be too old to have, but oh, that was spooky. Guy in a bowler hat. Yeah. She wakes up from this dream. The book. Her hands are still purple, clawed, and bloody. The book is on the nightstand. Another day comes. Yes. She's like, no more of this. I will read from this cursed book of forbidden knowledge no more. Night comes. And once again, the transformation occurs. In the second dream. Stand upright on your legs a while. Stand upright while you can, for soon we lie where he is laid, and he is underground. Yeah, it would be cool to knock him into the spinny death wheel, but, like, it'd be trickier. Oh, yikes. Ah. Ah! Well, that was a bit surprising and unexpected, so... Ah! Don't knock me into the spinny death wheel. Ah! I scream with her. They put that little guy there because, like, once you get super frustrated and you start racing through this part. Yep. Try to avoid getting hit and get hit by something else. I will admit one. Blah. Hydrate. I will admit one of the disadvantages of using this controller is that it doesn't have sticks, and you are able to actually, with the sticks, to sort of look around. I guess I can kind of look up with that, so... Which is holding up. Okay. Alright. Ah! Alright, yeah, this seems like a good place to put a sigil, because, like... God knows how I'm going to get that page. Is it like with my... We'll just fill this with my dash attack. Okay, my dash attack. We got that page with only 1 life. So now I have to go like this. And then what? Alright, there's nothing hidden up there. Ah! Oh! That... you just can see that the levels, like, you know, they designed that perfectly. Oh, I jumped too early. Oh no. Oh, okay. All right. I took a hit, but I Oh, there's a page there though. Oh no. A totally optional like challenge thing that I feel compelled to get. Well, that's fine. That was a rare like non-lethal slip up. All right. We fall off this and just whoa, oh, just one hop, just one hop. Yep, and you can't actually death trip your way all the way down because you don't have that many hearts. Oh, look at this. There's a way you can skip the stupid challenge. Of course there is, because it's a challenge, right? Like, well, let's go up here and plant a sigil. Oh, okay. A sigil there is apparently too dangerous. Ah, for good reason. It feels like a waste, right? Like throwing those guys to the pit down below when there are all these saws that we could kill them with. Right, like all of these saws. Well, how about I just kill myself on the saws? That'll give us the satisfaction. Whoa, what? Oh. Well, that's good to know. I didn't realize that, like, I guess I should have that when you die, you lose your pages, but... so that can be a fun little warm-up to every run we try to get through this section. I'm doomed, I'm doomed, I'm doomed. Yeah. This game is unforgiving as heck, man. I don't know why I love it so. I'd love to see hit the wrong button there. Just create a whole little like colony of us dead girls here. I'd love to see Ryokar play this game. Or another like pro like uber hard platformer player like, you know, Mario. Oh, you can just do your thing. I'm not going to get you in time. Patience. Okay. We ready for this? We're ready for this. We're ready for it. We're ready for it. It's just the same move again. It's just the same move again. See? Awesome! Lay a checkpoint. Page captured. I think I got bonus blood there because, yeah. We like blew somebody into the saws. Oh no 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 no! Well, it's interesting to me that getting blown up only does 1 heart's worth of damage. That's awesome how they just hang at the edge there. Could I have more Splody Boys? Okay, that works. All right, well that's a checkpoint, but I when they give you blood like that, like to make sure that you get a checkpoint, it's always like gonna be super crappy. All right. I like that blood. This is a fine place for a checkpoint. I like it. I like it. Nice. Okay, so I've got to get up there and deal with him, right? Like, great. Oh! That was dirty, but I got it. And now I have to get it again. Is it safe down there? Oh, okay. It is not really it's not really safe down there. Just touch a spike. It's okay. It's cool. Just touch a spike. It won't kill you. Immediately. All right. Stop being so sloppy, Coon. Stop being so sloppy. Stop being sloppy, and then I do that. Oh, no, no. Oh, gosh. See, and when you do it, and that's the flow of this game. When you do it, it's like perfect. It's like ballet dancing through a hurricane, right? Like, no, 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 no. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Well, I got the page. And I got dead. I got the page and I got dead. Trying to get back on the platform. Okay, we chill on the platform until it's going in this direction. Then we go like that. We get back on that platform. And then we're done with that section. Boom, boom. I didn't get the page. See, like that. Ballet. The way you have to target the sides, but not the tops of things. And there, like, you know, standing, like, I can stand here and not get the spike, but, you know, it's like the angle of spike approach is important. This is cool. I want to do this section with one heart. I think that would be ideal. Because it just, yeah. I just wonder, is it the frustration in this game that gets me? It's like, you know, the screams, the corpses that pile up. You know, are they and is that what they're meant to do, is to, you know, make an already sort of like aggravating experience all the more trying on your focus? Checkpoint! All right, well, now we got those little guys, and I think now is when we learn, yeah, now is when we learn what they do. They spit at us. Or, I don't know if they like shoot a spike up? Yeah. I'm not sure exactly how we deal with them. Except maybe that. Can I just jump over all of them? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, you absolutely can jump over all of them. Because you have to go over them to trigger the door in order to open. See, like, that opened the door. I don't even know. How am I can't like downstrike them either, because they just trigger. And they got the stun lock thing. Yeah, I get stun locked all the way over here. Well, maybe that guy offers a solution. Okay. Let's cheese our way over here. And then, yeah, let him kill us, because... There, I did it! Page! Page and checkpoint. Whoa, 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 whoa. Gosh darn sticky, goopy, conscious nonsense. I didn't see him there! Oh. Oh, hell. Whoa, Dolly there. Introducing a new enemy, and they don't seem like much until you look away, and then they get you like that. But then you see the effect of like a bunch of them, and yeah, you get to see how truly horrible they are. All right, just come down here. Come down to get me. That is They Bleed Pixels door fighting right there. Don't let them surround you. Huh? Yeah, I thought so. I missed a page. I missed a page. This is actually my favorite level of the 3 I've managed to play. I really like those challenging, like, jump. I like the jump and cling challenges. But we got to get that page, right? We got to figure out where it is, at least. We got to figure out what that page is, at least. I think it's a good time for a transition of sorts. I need to change the tanks. So I will return in transmitting in less than 5. So I hope to see some of you Voidwalkers then. Microsoft Outlook has a... Sorry about that. Talking about Microsoft Outlook. Yeah. Yeah. Do we want to go back in there? Do we want to go back in there, fellow voidlings, and get that page? Part of me wants to, but part of me wants to go on to something else. After all, this is the Void Arcade with Gadfly Gamer, and the Gadfly buzzes from game to game, right? I was gonna say we'll give it one try, but like the whole point of the game is you just keep dying until you're done. We'll say that I mean, it's like I said last transmission. If you're gonna leave a game hungry, and I am certainly hungry. I want to go back to that level. I want to find that page. I feel like I could do some of those sections better, right? So I'm hungry, and that's where you should leave a game. Don't leave it frustrated. Leave it hungry, because otherwise you'll just remember the frustration, which is where I was for a long time with They Bleed Pixels. That chapter that we didn't explore that you saw I had reached and had gotten a D in is covered in slime. You cannot stand still anywhere throughout it. It's like a demonic auto-scroller in the sense that it's not auto-scrolling, right, like you, but you cannot stop moving. And yes, of course, you are sliding towards spikes and buzzsaws and death drops because it's They Bleed Pixels. So the game that I think sits at the very tippy top of the mountain that is the games I wish I was worthy of. I wish I was worthy of this game, but I feel I am insufficient. Oddly, a game that has very similar vibes and almost as much, if not an equal amount of death, is Spirit's Abyss, and I do not feel that I am unworthy of that game. So that's an interesting reflection. What is it about the platformer that makes me feel like I should be better? Whereas the Spelunky type game, I just accept it as a roguelike and understand that I'm going to die a lot. Like, similarly, Dead Cells. Well, no, I do think I kind of suck at Dead Cells. I mean, it's the Gadfly way, right? Like, love so many games, be good at hardly any of them. Be good at hardly any of them. But that's kind of the point, right? You don't have to be good at games to love them. You don't have to. You can get so much out of the games you love while failing to succeed at their challenges. Like, the notion that you have to be a pro to be a true fan it's not the case. And that's part of the reason why I want to transmit my transmissions from this space, this celebration of the games that I love, despite the fact that I haven't finished them, despite the fact that I may not ever finish them, that I may not be good enough for them. That doesn't diminish my love of them at all. Wizard of Legend. So the question is, so I don't feel like going on to Spirits Abyss because I just kind of feel like that would be more They Bleed Pixels, right? Like we need kind of like we need a palate cleanser. We need a change of pace, right? I've got to start one of these transmissions with synthetic when I'm primed and ready for that kind of like focused twitchy action. I do not feel that way right now. I mean, we could race the sun. That's a fine palate cleanser. Let's race the sun a few times. Until I'm told otherwise, I'm just going to use the optimum controller for every game, and the optimum controller for Race the Sun is an Xbox-style controller, right? You know, with, you know, joysticks and such. We will launch. Yeah, this is one of my favorites. Crunch, crunch, crunch goes the back and the shoulders. Crunch, crunch, crunch goes the stuff. I feel this is bad programming. Like, so if my mouse is here and I'm, yeah. Okay, here we go. It's a whole new world. We gotta find the suns. Oh, there's one. There's a jump. Ugh. I don't know how you're supposed to make that jump. It's one of those, like, liney things. Like, you have to be going diagonally. Whoa, whoa. Huh. A few warm-up laps. The star is kind of over this way a little. So maybe we don't have to worry about those so much. Oh. It wasn't quite that much over there. All right. Another star. Three things cannot be hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. Oh. CaseyAEC just plays games where he dies constantly. Yes, because that's where the flow feels the best. Ballet in a hurricane. Ballet in a hurricane. Oh, baby. Number 2. We are developing a nice path. Number 3? Number 3! This is a path and a half. Look at this jump. It's good to have one in case of emergencies. And number 4. Oh. That's crazy. That is like, we don't want to waste this because, are you going to give me another one? Another jump. Because, like, we could maybe see Region 4 like this if we don't die. Which, yeah, is an if. Oh, but... Lucky, we get to go to Flip Flippity. So, these void worlds, they can be dangerous in the sense that they feel easy, right? Because one of the real challenges in this game is trying to raise the sun. If you don't get those yellow speed boosts, and exactly my point. It's not that easy in there. It's easy. It's easy to get lulled into a sense that, like, you can just sort of coast in there. But you don't have to raise the sun in those worlds. Well, I missed the first one. And it seems like I just couldn't go on. No. I think it's better to approach from the left. Like... All right. And the next one is right in front of it. And then... Oh, the third one is right in front of that. And there's the fourth one. We get the jump. Ooh. And a fifth one. So, I don't think I'm not going to go for the void world. I want to explore this region a little. Yeah. Because, you know, we might be able to... Oh. We might be able to raise the sun all the more. Ha ha ha. This run, it's just like, this is crazy. You know, like, most of the time you're lucky if maybe you get 3 sun raisers. So that's why this is so exciting, because it's like, I might actually have a chance to see what Region 4 looks like, because the challenge of this game is if you, the sun's going down. Yeah. And when the sun goes down, you're a solar powered plane. So when the sun goes down, you're done. Is there a portal? There's no portal. Got my jump back. So the fact that I haven't gotten any sun pickups now, because I'm chasing these like silly onboard things, where there hardly are ever sun pickups. Oh, I saw, you know what? I saw the sun pickup and I was like, ah, I have it. There's a sun. Oh, there was a razor in there. See, that's more like a normal run, right? You get 2 of them. And then you hope the bird gives you one here. And then the bird gives you a jump instead. Like, Oh, but we got one at the start there. Oh, that was close. Greed! Greed and victory, I tell you. Did you see my eyebrows go up? Did you see me like, there's what we need. Gold, yellow. Go for the gold. The victory, I tell you, is poison to any run. And then I think we want to tend kind of this way a little. Oh, no. We gotta stop doing this. Stop demonstrating the victory is a poison to any run. Get the discipline. Good region, good job. Jumps. He hasn't given me a sun in once. Maybe it has to do with how many suns I get in a region. Alright, let's see if we can survive this region. Oh, I was like, or we could skip it, but... Alright, we're gonna get to region 3. Yeah. We're gonna keep running until we run out of sun. Is what we're doing here. We've got that run pretty well down, and that's pretty well as good as a run can go. But as far as Region 2 is concerned, we haven't even really decided on an entry point. Like, we found one entry point at one point where we found, like, it started with the sun. Can I get it? I got it. Oh, that was the worst. That was the worst. I just slipped off slow enough that that I hit it as it was coming down. You should, you know, usually you bump when you fall off that thing. I don't know what I was trying to do there. Is like bob and weave, thread the needles. Like, well, it's not necessary. It's not necessary. Like, you can just stay on this side of the boulders. And there's the third one. Yeah. That was a safety jump. And a jump. Let's go this way. I don't want to be tempted. Oh, it was the right choice, folks. It was the right choice. There was a sun. There were suns waiting for us. Suns and jumps waiting for us. We're gonna make it out of this region. I feel it in my bones. We're gonna escape. And another sun. We made it. The sun is still high in the sky, and we are headed to Region 3. Oh, could we? Oh, my goodness. People, we might make it to Region 4 for like the second time in my life. If we can only survive this terrifying region. This is it, folks. This is the last chance. Last run. This was supposed to just be a palate cleanser after all. Such focus. There's another sun that's over there, and it might be possible to like dive for it from the other one, but I don't think so. So we like going over here into this thing because there's a sun at the end of it. Yes, raise that sun. Oh my gosh. That's, well, wait a second. We said it. We meant it. That was the last run. That was the last run, which is too bad. Because I don't think I've seen anything like that, like sun after sun after sun. That was. I wonder if those kinds of runs exist in every random sea, because those maps are randomly made. And I've often wondered, because I've often found that they appear on like diagonal lines, but I wonder if there's a spot where there's kind of a horizontal line through. Oh, well, we're getting close to the end of the transmission time. So we've probably got one more game in us. Any thoughts? Any thoughts, fellow Voidwalkers? You know, a cutesy 3-dimensional platformer or a 2.5-dimensional platformer might be the ticket. Might be the ticket. And I think I actually have more of these that haven't quite apparated into the Void Arcade just yet. Once again, coming at us from Amazon Prime. It's it's a reminder that if you have an Amazon Prime account, you can get Amazon games, which are basically just free video games, free computer games. I mean, they're not free. They're free with Prime, and Prime's not cheap. But they're part of your benefits as being a Prime, and so like, you see, it's kind of like it's the same with the Epic Store and other places like it, where you have a certain amount of time to claim it. But oddly, like, unlike those stores, it's not like a trap of like, come here and buy stuff, because this isn't a store. This is just the app that you get in order to get your free stuff. I don't need to claim Beholder because I already have Beholder. But this looked kind of like a lighthearted 3-dimensional kids sort of platformer. I could be completely wrong, but oh yeah, no, this is like a 2.5D. Are you like a dung beetle? Yeah, so, that might be a good thing to oh, he's a postman. Yeah, that might be a cute thing, and that would be well suited to this sparse little corner that has these kind of 3-dimensional and 2.5-dimensional platformers. And We're also missing something here. I don't believe it's in any of our other collections, but you know, a game to look out for. And actually, I'm sure I could probably find this somewhere to add to the classic DOS platformers, games that, despite having a Tandy 1000 as a child, I never really encountered, because soon after that Tandy, we moved over as a family to the Macintosh computer brand. So we've got Jill of the Jungle. I think it's like 1 through 3. We've got Jazz Jackrabbit, one of the Jazz Jackrabbits there. But what's missing are some of the original Duke Nukem games. I don't know what they're called. I don't know, the id, the folks that made you know, Doom, right? Like they had a whole bunch of platformers, DOS platformers that were there, that was their start, that were very classic. As I've been meandering, I wandered off the main platform, down to the mezzanine level here, where we have the couch. There's the couch with board games, classic 8-bit, 16-bit, I should say. Well, I don't know. The Neo Geo is a weird case. A 16-bit era, technically 8-bit machine, but the Super Nintendo and Master Genesis. I'm an American. I don't know why I say Master System. As well as board games. Actually, yeah, I don't know. Like, Ticket to Ride, are you? Yeah, I think this Gadfly gamer. We just stumbled onto it, right? Like, now what's going on? It started, but then it stopped. We'll play with a full complement of bots. The longest route is worth 10 points. All players start with 45 cars. All right. I played this once or twice, and I found, much to my surprise, that I rather liked it. What do we want? I mean, I like this one. Oh, I still have to choose two. What? Okay. Oh, yeah. You know, folks, I think I need to no, I don't want to visit the shop. Why do you have to try to sell me something? Seriously. Like, I think I need to play the tutorial because your goal is to connect cities. Connect cities, you must connect. So I need to connect New York and Miami. Okay. How to connect so I can do that. Oh, and then I use all of my white cards to connect that line, and then I need to grab a green card and grab a green card, and then I can and then I just rinse, watch, and repeat. So, but you draw 2 cards. Or 1 locomotive. Okay. I think that that was enough of a refresher. So once again, we'll do our we'll resume this game. I have Toronto to Miami, like that's one of mine, and I have Denver. So I want pink cards. So I'll just get a random one. Gosh, what's the black card? Oh, I guess there are black lines. What other sort of roots? I mean, I guess white, but or gray. Like there's a. Right, I was kind of hoping, like, okay, with those 2, maybe I could get, but there's more, there's another pink one. But with regards to my other route, orange would be good. So I'm stinky. All right, there's that. What, you don't get cards if you place? Denver to Pittsburgh. Yeah, I know I need to pick a center card. Give me a Schneckett. I need purple. I need 4 purple. 3 black. Oh, red, yay. I really need to get Omaha to Denver because, oh no. Well, because I can't get Omaha to Kansas City, so yeah, I have to get that. So I guess I'm gonna grab Jokers. Just cruising for it, cause oh, that purple. Give me that purple, and I guess I should be hoarding greens too, right? Like, oh, spooky. Spooky. Alright, that's good. Now we need either blacks or green or oranges, both of which we have one of. But I'm curious about these, like... Okay, so the gray ones you can't actually do with, like, any color. Right? Like... So I can actually... And I could get a really long line because I need to get that. I need to get that. So oranges or blacks. So let's. Oh, there's a black. There's a blue. So then what I'll do is I'll get a joker. Yeah, I'll get a joker. So then I can finish up Pittsburgh to Chicago. There's a lot of tension in this game because I'm like, please, no one take Chicago. I punched a ticket, and all I need is to punch my second ticket. This is I punched both my tickets. So I have 31 points. So I could take another ticket, I guess. Is that how that works? Or I could just try to, like, to lengthen my line, right? Like, which would be kind of, I mean, like, I guess if we could get this, we would get a longer line, right? Like, or get another ticket. Well, I don't know, Void Walkers. I mean, I know there's some of you folks out there that are just nutty for this game. Oh yes, I'll take that. On its tabletop version. See, I'm not, I still fear that I'm not going to win because, like, these people are creeping up on me like they've got 30. Well, I don't really know how scoring works. Oh, that route that I was kind of cruising for is gone. I'll get Pittsburgh to New York next turn, too. So, I don't know if I get bonus points for just controlling every train out of Pittsburgh. Every train out of Pittsburgh is mine. And it's almost true. It's almost true. I guess I'll get 2 yellows. Alright, so that person just got tickets. Oh, I guess. Oh, okay. So you can double up lines. I didn't. The ones that have 2, you can double them up. Let's get this New York to Washington. What I'm trying to work here is to get more of my trains on the board, because like I think that means that would be good for me here. Oh, nice. A joker. 3 blacks would get me Raleigh to Nashville, so let's get these 2 blacks. Doomed. Oh, you lose points if you don't punch your tickets. Oh, that is such a good route. Oh, but I have a... well, I got that longest train. Apologies there. Glitches with the transmission equipment. I didn't do super bad. I mean, I was only 4 points away from the victor. I was going to say ladies take it, but Jane took the last. What do you say? Do we do a rematch? That didn't take so long. Let's do one more. Let's do a rematch with these same folks here. Now that I think I fully understand. Now I fully understand. So we've got Los Angeles to New York. That I think we got to take. And then we got Phoenix to Calgary. this one we're gonna get. Oh my gosh, Los Angeles to New York. 2 jokers to start. Boy, howdy. That's something. I like greens. Greens would be good, but really whites are what I'm looking for now. Oh no! Oh gosh! Like, all right, so I can't get that way. So I need oranges. I need oranges. Hicked on me, but I'm just gonna take that St. Louis run with 5 jokers. Nope, I got it. All right, so now we've got some choices. We could go through to Denver, which I think we'll do. I'm gonna head towards Denver, so this is Los Angeles is getting so bumped up. Like, I just gotta get that finger in. I'm paying no attention to Calgary to Phoenix either, but yellow trains. Yeah, I need yellow trains. Because that would get me from, well, I don't really need yellow trains. No, it would get me to Salt Lake. So I need either black or orange. I've got black. There's 2 blacks I can get, so let's get those blacks. Plus, any orange I get needs to be from Salt Lake to Las Vegas. Give me something random. I'm just thinking about how am I going to get this route, and it's basically like I have to get this even though, like, I can't. Even though it doesn't help me for Los Angeles. And then go like that. Oh, man. It's gonna be tough. But okay. Honks at me. I have no orange trains. Come on, orange trains, come on. They have all the orange trains. My opponents, they do. Well, and there goes that. I don't think I can get to Calgary anymore. Well, unless I do this. I'm so scared someone's gonna take that, and I'm just doomed. So let's start grabbing jokers. No one wants those purple trains. An orange train. Give it to me. Oh no. No, I need an orange train. I need an orange train. There it is. An orange train. Come on. Give me that orange train. Give me that orange train. Oh. I don't know if Calgary is possible, folks, but we punched that ticket. Okay, Calgary to Phoenix. I control some train into Phoenix, don't I? Yeah, no. I need to get that. So we'll use this. Okay. Oh gosh. We use this. And then we have to get like up and around. Yeah. So I need blues. I need blues bad. I'll use jokers for him. That's a 6. It's a 6 train line. I need another blue or another joker. No, no. Gah! No! He blocked me. Oh, wait. No, I can still get there. I can still get there. Okay. Okay. We just gotta place trains. No! I can't do it. I'd have to do it with whites. Whites and pinks. Which I don't have either in great abundance. Yeah. I'm not gonna punch that ticket. I should have just placed a train. Yeah, but then I didn't punch that. Well, I used to think of myself as the Cassandra of games. I think I may have actually played this on a table once. And I did the same thing. I was like, oh, a transcontinental trip is gonna do it. But it was more than I could chew, right? I did much better when I had that like local East Coast route, right? This is fun. We should play. We're definitely going to be playing More Ticket to Ride in the future, that's for sure. Is one of these ridiculous buttons quit? Or is this a game where I have to go to the settings to quit? Or just hit the escape button. Just hit the escape button and it instantly quits. Well, we're really coming close to our usual ending of transmission time. So it feels time. I'm wondering if any of these are like, okay, Pandemic is installed. Most of the things that operate here in the Void Arcade should launch, but you know, some of the connections are wary. Once again, I wander to the main platform. I'm just having so much fun. I'm having so much fun with you voidlings that I am thinking about increasing my transmissions to twice a week, so perhaps tomorrow night as well. I say stay hungry when you end a game, and perhaps stay hungry when you're transmitting too. Because there's so much in the Void Arcade to explore, so many fun games to play. Yeah, I'm not sure if I really like the Dark Crystal, the Resistance Age of Tactics. I mean, it intrigues me because I do like tactics games. I do. That pause was, but you're really, really terrible at them, right? Like, it's like, yes. My Gadfly touch a game kind of way does not allow me to gain really great strategic understanding of a game. Oh, I think I froze for a moment there. Sorry. So I like tactics games, and I like the modern flow of that. There's something I haven't seen the new Jim Henson's company Dark Crystal show, which I would like to see. I imagine it's probably pretty good. But there's something about seeing Gelflings in combat that just doesn't sit well with me from the original film where they were very peaceful beings. It clashes with my vibe. And it's a sad fact for CaseyAEC, the Gadfly gamer. The games that clash with his vibe, he just can't get into, right? Like, you know, I think the archetypical example of that is my love for Spirits Abyss and my distaste of Spelunky. When Spirits Abyss is a pretty direct Spelunky ripoff, but the cartoon characters, the colonialist kind of art theme really clashes with my vibes, and I don't like Spelunky, but I love its copy. It's copycats. I don't know why I wandered into the red room. Ugh. I do not think if we're going to go late, which I don't think we should venture into the red room. So I'm just muttering to myself and to those fellow voidlings that might be monitoring this transmission about how I'm not sure if this game should be in the arcade. And another thing that makes its removal tempting is the fact that we're kind of uneven here with another strategic tactical game, Foxhole, the Persistent World Warfare, taking up a spot here when it could take the spot over there, and we could be back to 4 of these tactical games ready to look down upon and control. But who are we kidding? More will apparate, for that is the curse of the Void Arcade. More games apparate than games are completed. Yes, it's definitely time. It's definitely time to end the transmission, so I think tonight I'm going to sleep on the couch. I usually sleep behind the bar, but there's some pillows here. Voidlings. I started calling you voidlings when it's fellow void walkers, right? Oh, I don't know what the transmission is grousing about. Something about not enough information when I'm transmitting lots of information. But we come to the end of our transmission tonight, my fellow voidwalkers. And as always, from my heart, I offer you comfort and peace. And to you fellow void walkers, I sincerely hope that your wanderings take you to challenging but satisfying places. Adieu.